Alright, getting back into the playthrough, we just got done with, all done with, Star Road and, the Special World, and now we're finally moving on to the Vanilla Dome. And, I took a quick trip back to the top secret area just to grab another Blue Yoshi. So, now beginning with the Vanilla Dome Fortress, Vanilla Dome 1. And something as of recent, I just started watching this anime called My Hero Academia, and pretty dang good, honestly. I can see why people love it so much, and without giving any spoilers, all I can really say is just go watch it. You will not be disappointed. It's really freaking inspirational, and the music's really good. And I'm only 5 episodes in, but it's got really good story. And I would definitely recommend it. The animation's pretty awesome as well. I'm not really too much of a dabbler when it comes to anime, because obviously I grew up with Dragon Ball pretty much just for, well, more or less my entire life. And never really had too much of an interest in anything other than that. Here and there, what I could definitely bring up is High School of the Dead, which unfortunately we're not going to be seeing Season 2 for, as the creator had passed away. And it just goes that way sometimes, and it sucks. But there's nothing we can really do but just enjoy what's here, and be thankful that he's in a much better place. And I think I may have already mentioned this. I named Mochi, actually, after the character from One Piece. That's the only other real mainstream anime that I delved into at all. And it's still going to this day. I'm starting to question whether or not we'll get to see an end to it, but I think all I can really do for right now is just try to enjoy the ride. And the anime has actually caught up to the manga at this point, well, at least at the time of this recording, anyway. So there's been some filler here and there, and I'm getting just a little bit tired of it, so what I've been doing as of recent is I take like a few-day break, and then I'll go back to watching it and just binge-watch those next few episodes in one weekend, because it's also somewhat annoying to have to set time aside to watch it each weekend, and, you know, we don't always have that. So that to me is the best way to go about it, but we could talk about anime some other time. Right now we're here for Mario, so let's focus on that. And as you can see, very straightforward, easy level to get all 5 Yoshi coins on. They are all along the way, basically. And this is the level I was referring to, where I will unfortunately need to get rid of Yoshi in order to proceed. Because, as you will see here in just a moment, there's a vine, and I can't really go beyond that on any Yoshi. Unless I put an action replay code in or something, which technically I can do, but I can go back and get Yoshi whenever I want to, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Hit this block here first. Hit one up. One of those blocks is for a cape feather. Flower here. I'm not gonna need it at all. And if memory serves me correctly, you're only going to be able to get 2 Yoshi coins along this whole bottom path. So as soon as you get the next one, like down here, just turn them back around if you're going for the secret exit or whatever, and you'll get the rest that over there in the upper path. And that was a waste of time. There's no Yoshi coin there. think I may have actually passed it. Yes, okay. Alright, so not a big deal. Didn't have to backtrack too much. And I'm just gonna do this. Get that over with. And I forgot about that charging chuck. Freaking douche. And I think what I'm gonna do here, since I got cheated out of a power-up there, is just head over here really quick and get another Cake Feather. Seriously, I hate blind cheap shots like that in any game. That just doesn't seem very fair. But thankfully, if you're watching this playthrough and you plan on playing this game at some point in the future, you at least now know about that. And the last Yoshi coin is by the secret exit here. Make sure you go down the path that has the coins. Grab the key back here. And this is to make it a lot easier. You don't have to take the long way around. And that unlocks the Red Switch Palace. And the red switch and the blue one coming up in the Forest of Illusion don't contain any power-ups in them at all. They're just platforms, but still, it's gonna make going through the rest of the game a lot easier. And I'm gonna take Mario to the secret exit here so that I can keep Yoshi. Because I can just go through that level again with Luigi anyway. And I missed that again. It happens. Alright, so really carefully now. There we go. That was actually a lot easier to do it that way. And in doing so, it lets you keep Blue Yoshi. Just by getting the shell and the rebound, which is nice. And I'm gonna go back and double check, make sure we're good on getting all the Yoshi coins. Yes, we are. And time to do the Red Switch Palace with Luigi. And this is actually a exploit that I recently discovered on my own. I'm gonna take a little bit of time here to get a bunch of one-ups. Really easy, all you gotta do is just hold the jump button the whole time. Already got a one-up there. And the slowdown screwed me over there. Boing. Boing. Yeah, really, really easy to rack up lives in this Switch Palace. I'm surprised I never thought of this at any earlier point. I actually recently discovered I could do this during the test playthrough, and that's pretty much going to make it start over, so I'm not going to waste any more of your folks' time. I'm just going to send this to the right, and I don't get the one up there, but not a big deal. I still got I got a bunch of lives anyway, and I stupidly get hit when I shouldn't have gotten hit there. Oh well. Yeah, I'm already out. Honestly, anytime I hear that, I just like to imagine it saying, nag, 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 nag. Because that's exactly what that sounds like. And it's a little bit tricky to get all the Yoshi coins here safely, so my advice would be just to take your time and come here with a Blue Yoshi, because it's going to make pretty much all of this very, very painless. Because there are so many Koopas in this one level here. Grab another Cake Feather. And another Koopa shell. And right there's the secret exit, but I'm not gonna go for it right now. I'm trying to get all the Yoshi coins. And then I think the last one is towards the top. Okay, no, I passed it somewhere, so I gotta backtrack. I think it might be somewhere on the right. Actually, no, on the left. Now that I think about it. Okay, I already got the one there. Oh, there it is. Where did I miss that? And now I will go ahead and take the secret exit. Don't ask me how Yoshi can eat footballs. He can eat pretty much anything except for Tarchocks, Blargs, and in the Japanese version, he can actually eat dolphins. We'll see coming up in a level in a bit here. Let's see, what else can he not eat? Technically booze, but he can't go in the ghost houses anyway. Let's see, he can't eat Torpedo Teds. And funny thing, they're actually only in one level, like, ever. In all of Mario in general. I don't think they ever brought Torpedo Ted back. And I'm not gonna bother getting Yoshi, I'm gonna lose him anyway. Technically can't eat Thwomps. Yeah, I'm sure the list goes on and on. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that, though. And one thing I do want to state really quick is that I'm very appreciative of all the subs that I've been able to accumulate, and I just thank you so much. And I honestly never expected to even get 50 subs. In my opinion, I suck ass at this, and yeah, I was not expecting to even get that high, so the fact that I did it, to me, is amazing, and I appreciate all the support that I've been getting. And I'm actually doing something a bit special for you guys. I'm trying to get a couple of buddies of mine in on it, though, before I actually do that. I am working on a 100 subscribers special for you all, and it's, without spoiling it, I would say just tune in. It'll probably end up being the title of the video, but my buddy Gear Fox and QB both have to be available, and we haven't really all had the time to record as of recent, which is kind of a bummer because QB's actually off pretty much all this week. Gear's been really busy with this new job opportunity he's come across, so best of luck to him on that. I'm hoping I can get, you know, if not him, somebody else involved in it, because I think it'd be a lot more fun if I have a full party with me. One thing I will say, though, is that I did do a run of it with QB4Square, so, and it did just go up recently, at least at the time of this recording. So if you would like to head over to his channel and check out his most recent vids and take a guess, then there you go. Go for it. And I've also been wanting to do some more Hero Coliseum stuff, like in between. At the time of this recording, this is, of course, I mean, you guys are going to see it by the title, obviously, but so far only Part 2 has gone up, and I'm in the middle of recording Part 5 here right now. So I don't want to just put nothing but, you know, Mario World up for you guys to see, because I want to cater to the Hero Coliseum fans, too, so I want to go back and do a couple more videos on that, honestly. You're probably going to see that here and there throughout the Mario World playthrough. And for those of you who have been stopping by to check that out, I really do appreciate that, because I think most people came by for Hero Coliseum. And this playthrough is also an opportunity to show a lot of the younger folk. Pretty much just the game itself. It still surprises me to this day, where I'll see kids wearing shirts that look like they are made with the idea of Super Mario World in mind, and yet they have no idea what the heck Super Mario World even is. Or have even played it. And then I'm not judging the parents, but, you know, I hear that and I go, what? Get these kids a Super Nintendo. But granted, they don't make them anymore, but come on, guys, emulators. Then again, Nintendo's really stingy with the copyright. I would say get it for them on the Virtual Console. If anything, it's well worth it. And if you pay for this app thing, I think they just recently released it on the Switch. It's the SNES thing, where it has you pay a monthly fee, I believe. And you have, like, unlimited access to basically all the SNES games. Well, not all of them, but a very good portion of them, I should say. I think there is a Yoshi coin in here, so I'm going to take this path. Okay, no, there's not. It just sends you back. Oh, you know what? I remember where it's at now. Over here. Yeah, that one's going to throw a couple of you for a loop. First time trying to get all the coins in this level. We're gonna head back in here. Avoid the bubbles. I know it's not funny, but I like to think of these big green bubbles as Bowser's fart bubbles. For some reason. I don't know, okay? Just use your imagination then. I have no idea what the frick they are. They look like they could be something on a Ghostbusters, if anything. And that was a ghost house, so of course I'm gonna get the option to save here. Thank you. And, you know what? Let me do something real quick here. I did not mean to do that, I'm sorry, give me a sec. Select. Okay, no, it wasn't that. There we go, okay. I forget how to close it. Okay, it's started. And you'll see why I'm doing that in just a sec here. It is that easy to rack up lives on this stage. I'll get to that probably right after I get all the Yoshi coins here. But I will be taking another trip to make sure we can, you know, show that off. And if that happens to you, don't worry, Yoshi's gonna be safe. He's just gonna keep running until he careens off a cliff, and then he's stuck running in between two pipes. So don't panic, just take your time. If you get hit on the way there like I did. And, yeah, just take your time, and you won't have to risk dying or losing your power-ups. See, here he is. Just fine. I forget where the other two Yoshi coins are at in this stage. I know one of them is in the sky. I think I already grabbed that one, though. And, you know, I'll come back for it. I just want to make sure I get all the coins first. And I already have no idea where it's at, so I'm gonna have to fly now and go down pipes. Is it down here? Okay, it is down here, I think. Get the switch. It should be coming... Oh, yes, okay, good. That's what it was down here. I misremembered. Now I'm gonna head back, because I do want to show off that trick. Okay, so you hit the second block here, and it makes a silver P switch. Now, you would want to backtrack until you get between the two pipes with the piranha plants coming out. You spit out the pipe, and if you time it right while hitting it and going backwards, you can actually gulp it again for another round, but I'm not going to do that. And just keep running left, get the silver coins. Run as fast as you can, get as many as you can. And there you go, that's how you rack them up real easily. In the GBA port, they would change the cap from 99 to 999. So, I don't know why you would ever feel the need to get that many lives, but if you want to do it quickly, there you go, that's how you do it. And I lost Yoshi again, terrific. And I'm gonna go down here just so I can get shot out. Whee! I'm not gonna bother with the tape still. And I get it anyway by accident. Oh well. It's not like that ever saves. Did not mean to do that, pardon me. You know what, I actually am gonna go back though. Grab another Blue Yoshi with Luigi. I really do like how the person behind the ROM hack didn't include that, so I don't have to go back to Star Road 2 anytime I want to get another Blue Yoshi with either brother. Just get a Cape Feather and head back to the top secret area, and there you go, it's that simple. And I forget where it's on the stage, I think it's actually up to the upper right here of this part of the stage. There's a no, it's actually in a different level like this, but there's another bonus game in one of these stages. I'll probably recognize it when I come up to the area. And I don't think I can actually get... No, I can't get her. Very good. Oh, you know what? It's up here. Yeah, if you want to do the bonus game where you hit the boxes and make sure they're all coins, you can get some extra 1-ups in there, but I already have max lives with Luigi here, so there's no point. And while I'm on the topic of the differences between the GBA and the SNES ports, Luigi would get some different attributes, one of them being if you had a coin block that had multiple coins in it, it would just make all the coins appear all at once. It would just, like, pretty much puke them all out at one time. And he also does have the Scuttle Step, and he has that traction issue, as well as a bit of a slower run, so the attributes you would come to expect nowadays with Luigi. And funny thing, actually, Luigi learned the Scuttle Step just from observing Yoshi. And thought, oh, you know what, I'll try wiggling my legs while going down in midair, and I don't know how, but he made it work. Or maybe he's farting to do it, I have no clue. I don't know, normally it's not wise to question physics in a video game, because, I mean, no shit, duh, it's a video game, it's not supposed to make sense. And I want to correct one thing I stated earlier in the playthrough. I'm looking closer now, and I don't think the Yoshi's arms by default are brown. They look more orangish to me, now that I look at it closer. And I don't think it's a big deal either, but the devs felt the need to correct that for Bowser as well. Because, as you'll see when we get to him eventually at the end, his arms are green. They're supposed to be orange. Nintendo would correct that for the GBA port, and they really didn't have to, in my opinion. It's such a minor detail, but I don't know, it might bug some people. And unfortunately I'll lose Yoshi there, but that's okay. It's actually safer to go through here without him anyways. It really sucks that I lost Yoshi there, because really could have used him for the rest of the stage. The bullet bills are very annoying to put up with. Exhibit A. Okay, well, at least I don't need the tape, so whatever. For the most part, it's not really that big a deal either, considering top secret area. And what we have here for this level's boss is a lot of people's favorite Koopling, Lemmy. I have no idea why. I think Larry's far cooler, but okay. I mean, I get it, people think he's cute, but come on, Larry's awesome. Gotta be careful here, he changes the little blocks into enemies. From what I've seen, it's only Koopas. And in the original version, these Yoshi coins are never here. I think I may have already mentioned that earlier. For the most part, a lot of the ghost houses, and I know definitely all the boss stages, and Restore Fortresses, they didn't have any Yoshi coins at all. And we are coming up shortly to what I think is the most used Yoshi coin to get in the entire game. But thankfully it's a lot more manageable now that the weight isn't as heavy as the GBA port. It's a really minor adjustment, but if you play any of the SNES versions of World here, and then play the GBA port, one of your immediate first thoughts is going to be, wow, I do not remember Mario being this heavy. Because as soon as he starts dropping in that port, it's more or less he just drops really, really quick, like a frickin' rock. And this is the douche jump I was talking about. Just be careful, stay calm, know you can get through it, no problem. And really easy boss fight. Wendy will have a similar gimmick, except it'll be all flat with 2 fireballs, which is honestly more annoying. You'll see when we get to it later. Oh, you know what? That is one minor difference I do find really funny in the GBA port. When you kill the Kooplings in the GBA port, you hear them do a really horrific-sounding death scream. GBA port would add quite a few very unique details to sound like that. And for all you Smash fans out there who are wondering where the Super Mario World level came from, well, here you go. And speaking of Smash Brothers, that one power-up, that's pretty much what it's paying homage to. That is going to do it for this part. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.